Blessings, blessings, beautiful people. Welcome to our story 365. But before we do anything, let's celebrate the ancestors. Blessings, blessings, and blessings, and blessings, and blessings. You know what we do. Give you nothing but all this love and celebrate us every single day. Even on this beautiful rainy day. We need the rain just like we need the sun. What you think, son?
We do. You need the rain just like you need the sun.
Why?
Because the rain helps the plants, and the plants help us. The plant gives us oxygen, so the plants need to grow like we need to grow. So the plants give us oxygen, and plants do a big part. They give us oxygen that help us breathe.
It's true. It's very true. I mean, I stand corrected. So, today, we're celebrating a black author again. You know, I love to read. I love to learn new things. I'm a seeker. I'm a student. You know, a lot of information is in the books, for sure. You know, and you know, that's how we exercise this beautiful mind of ours, by reading. You know, 15 minutes a day keep the ignorance away. Keeps it away. It keeps it away. But baby girl's about to share some a few chapters out of this amazing book called, what is it?
Powernomics.
No, do you see that? Powernomics.
There's a key.
See that key? You see that key? This is my bookmark. Let's see what it
This
says.
key leads to success. Open it.
Open it. Watch this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, read that. What does that say, Samantha?
The door of success is waiting for you. Open it.
Open it. See, this is the door to success.
Gotta open it.
Bah! Bah, bah, bah. Get it. Get it. But so now, yes, let's jump on chapter 1 and give the beautiful people some information. Oh, who's this written by?
It's written by Claude Anderson.
ED, that means doctor. Okay? ED.
EDD.
Salute. Claude Anderson. Amazing. Y'all need to definitely check out some of his. Yeah. Want to tap in, that goes inside. But sit down. Go ahead. Give him some of this beautiful wood. Boom! Chapter 1. She opened it right to chapter 1. Get it, girl.
Okay. Chapter 1. Racism, monopolies, and inappropriate behavior. Alice.
Speak up.
Alice. Which road do I take? Chastise your cat. Where do you want to go, Alice? I don't know. Chastise your cat. Then it doesn't matter which road you take.
Okay. Let's just soak that up again. This was a precept from Alice in Wonderland. Chapter 1 of this book says racism, monopolies, and inappropriate behavior. It starts off with a precept from Alice in Wonderland. So let's read it again. Go ahead.
Alice, which road do I take? Cheshire Cat. Where do you want to go? Alice, I don't know. Cheshire Cat. Then it doesn't matter which road you take.
So it's saying, if you don't know where you want to go, it doesn't matter which road you take because you don't know where you're going. So that was the starting off of this amazing book. Go ahead and start with
the challenges we face.
Challenges we face.
As the Cheshire Cat said to Alice, who was lost in a wonderland fantasy. It doesn't matter which road you take if you don't know where you are going. It's time for Black Americans to take a good hard look at where they have come from and where they are going. Are they moving forward or standing still? After centuries of participating in protests, marches, riots, and demonstrations, and pushing integration and passage of an endless number of civil rights laws, Black Americans are increasingly sensing that something is wrong. They question whether or not they are on the right road. Comparative analysis of our socio-economic conditions.
Let me see. Socioeconomic.
Socioeconomic conditions
Great job.
shows that Black Americans have entered a new
Millennium.
millennium much the same way they entered the previous 4 centuries as an impoverished, powerless, and neglected people. Since there have yet to be any programs and public policies specifically ordered to eliminate the plight of the Black masses, their future, like their past, looks bleak. Amidst a rising tide of white
Conservatism.
And the wealth and income gaps between majority and white society and blacks are widening. Nearly half a century after the Supreme Court ordered a racial desegregation, Black Americans still bear 6 to 8 times their proportional share of poverty, broken homes, homelessness, criminal incarceration, unemployment, and other social pathologies.
Great job.
Desegregation should have been about redistribution, wealth, power, and resources, not social integration. Social integration has only addressed the symptoms of our dilemma.
Great job.
Rather than the causes, as the indicated figure, it is extremely difficult for Black people to progress when the same hands that held the whip almost hold all of the wealth and power.
Oh my gosh. Did y'all hear that? This book just said it is extremely difficult for Black people to progress when the same hands that held the whip still hold all the wealth and power. Woo! Woo! Go ahead, finish.
During centuries of Black enslavement and Jim Crow semi-slavery, the majority of society secured and retained its inherited advantages, while the Black minority inherited a legacy of disadvantage.
Okay. I'm going to read that one again. It says, during centuries of Black enslavement and Jim Crow slavery, the majority society secured and retained its inherited advantages. That means after slavery and all that, all the wealth they gained on our backs, they still got to keep. There was no redistribution of wealth. Like, for all that we put y'all through, here goes some money, here go your land. No, it wasn't that. They kept all of it. While black minorities inherited a legacy of disadvantage. Go ahead.
Disadvantage in this race-based society. Whites acquired ownership and control of nearly everything of value, as well as a system for keeping blacks non-competitive and powerless.
Oh my gosh. They acquired ownership and control of nearly everything of value. Everything of value. And this is facts. This is no whim of the thought. This is actual facts. Continue.
The sheer existence and size of a growing black underclass is a prima facie evidence of institutionalized racism that manipulates symbols, resources, and power to advantage whites over blacks. The reality of a black's dilemma is that they are presidented.
The reality of Black America's dilemma.
Black
Go ahead,
America's
start that sentence
dilemma.
over.
The reality of Black America's dilemma is that they are presidented to become a permanent underclass if they do not break free from the numerous disadvantages that they have inherited.
We will be a permanent underclass if we don't break free of the chains of mental enslavement. Mental enslavement. That's what's knocking us off right now.
Blacks are get off the social road to nowhere. There are no yellow bricks roads to the future. Nor will blacks simply stumble into wealth and power.
We will not stumble into wealth and power. That's not going to happen.
In a competitive society, to find a better road requires blacks to unlearn old behavior models, strategies, and learn helplessness. In Race Matters, blacks must understand that the nature of the competitive race will make a radical metamorphosis. They must decide where they want to go, to get out in front of their competitors, and work hard to get there first. If blacks compete, they can expect to succeed and in the race for wealth and power.
Great job. Wow. Like I said, it's straight facts. You know, on our story 365, this is what we're going to do. We want to know. We want to break the chains, like literally. We don't want to be walking around here like zombies in this matrix. And the only way you break free is you go find that information that's going to allow you to break free and pass it down to the next one. You feel me? Like what? She's going to be so powerful by the time she's my. It's going to be ridiculous because she's retaining this already. You understand? She's broken free already. But what I'm saying is the knowledge and the wisdom she's going to have and the insight she's going to maneuver through this damn system. You understand? And then we got to do that for all our children. That's vital. Don't give them the things we didn't have. Teach them what we didn't know at an early onset. We'll continue, son.
Racism, and wealth. Although slavery and Jim Crow, semi-slavery, ended generations ago, their legacies live on in various forms of structural racism. Contrary to popular notions about the concept of race, it is more than a biological grouping. Race is about...
Hold on. Woo! Let's go back to that one. Race is more than a... Go ahead, right there.
Race It is more than a biological grouping.
It's not just about your skin. Like, this is deeper. This is go ahead. This is let me go tell you what it's about right now.
Race is about financial, political, and social currencies. It is for
One more time. Did you hear that? Let's go back and one more time.
race is about financial, political, and social currencies.
Go ahead.
It is the forms of stored wealth and power.
See? This is deep. It's not just about our black man. This is generational. And this is why we gotta break free. You heard that? It's not just about a biological grouping. You understand? Finances, bruh, political, you understand? It's on all fronts. Housing, and it's the essence of the people in this country that we have been brought up in. Continue, my love.
Whiteness has monetary value.
Oh my gosh.
Knowing the origin and nature of the value of race is essential to any analysis of Black Americans.
Any analyst of Black America's dilemma. If you don't get that concept right there, you don't understand what our situation, our people's situation. You understand? And if you out here, you gotta be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem with our people. You understand? Nobody's perfect. You understand? We all make mistakes. We all have flaws. But at least let your life dedication be to the solution. Don't be out here living foul, man. People living foul out here. You need to stop it. You understand? Treat people how you want to be treated. Kindness. Kindness is gangster. Y'all out here glorifying toxic, being nasty, treating people wrong. Like, what is that?
Like, if God didn't give it to me, I don't need it.
Oh yeah, then what? Getting your bodies done before you even get your spirit in order, beautiful queens. If God didn't give it to you, what she just said, that means you don't need it. Especially if you ain't gonna go work hard for it, break the sweat in the gym, get it in, eat right, all that. What you think this is? Like a fairy tale? Oh, I got the boom, boom, bam, bam. What? Anyway, so now we don't got off. No, we didn't get off. We didn't get off topic. We still on topic. But this is about us. You understand? Us, the collective. You understand? It's bigger than me and Sanaa and Legend. You know, it's bigger than us. You know, it's bigger than you. It's about all of us. Our babies. Generation, like what, you know? We already, like, come on. We got enough. We got to put our babies in front. Like, yeah. Let's go, baby. What we was. Okay, yeah.
Whiteness has monetary value. Knowing the origin and nature of the value of race is essential to any analysis of Black America's
Analysis
of Black America's dilemma.
Mm-hmm.
It is important that Blacks know why the race problem refuses to die, and how it is used to keep them a non-competitive powerless group.
Oh my gosh. It is important that Blacks know why the race problem refuses to die and how it is used to keep them a non-competitive and powerless group.
This is facts, okay?
Oh my gosh. Go ahead.
The word race first appeared in the emergence of slave practice in the 16th century. Records indicate the word race was selected because the various European slave trade nations were in a contest competing to profit from the mineral and human wealth of Africa.
Did you hear that? this they've been squeezing Africa and Africans since the very beginning. And still, to this day. Continue, my love.
The prize for winning the race was the power to develop the Western civilization.
The prize for enslaving us and taking over was they was allowed to feed us with their own doctrine. You know what doctrine mean, baby? It means the way a person educates, the way they move, the way they think. Like, you got your own way of thinking, correct? I can come and just say, no, you gotta think like this. You should do this. You should move like this. That's my doctrine. You understand? If I just throw that on you without allowing you to freely think for yourself, that's indoctrinating. You got it?
Yes.
So they had the ability to indoctrinate us with their own thoughts, way of being, all that foolishness, their way of thinking, their way of treating women. You understand? Their way of cultivating children. Go ahead, baby.
Using the wealth extracted out of Africa, black people were non-competitors in the race. They were the prizes. So they could neither play or win.
In this war, we were the prizes. We couldn't even play. Oh, you see that? That race war? Oh my gosh, wow.
All the competitive slave trading nations, religions, and ethnic groups benefited were advantaged by black slavery. Slavery is most often approached in social and moral terms. It is seldom discussed in terms of the primary incentive that undergirded the slave trade, wealth building. Slavery must always be explained in monetary terms. Throughout the 16th, 17th, and 18th centuries, organized religion used doctrines to justify slave trading.
Did you just hear that? One more time for the people way in the back.
Throughout the 16th and 17th and 18th centuries, organized religion used doctrines to justify slave trading.
Do you know what organized religion is?
No.
So like Christianity, Islam. It's like when you see you go to church, like the Baptist church, that would be considered an organized religion.
Oh, wow. Wow. They really traded us to justify slave trading.
They use doctrines.
Doctrines.
Doctrines is like books and stuff.
Book.
Yeah. But yeah, wow. Anyway, oh, my beautiful people, let's free this. Emancipate yourself from here. Our babies deserve it. Like, nah, we can't be out here sleeping no more. We literally have to be super aware and conscious of our movements and actions. Wow. Go ahead.
During the same period, botanists and others in the botanists and others in the biological sciences were studying and attempting to satisfy plants and animals based upon their biological similarities and differences. They ordered plants and animals by species. It took nearly 300 years. The concept of race eventually merged with the concept of biological species. By that time, white Europeans had secured nearly total control of the world's wealth, resource, power.
Yeah.
The new concept of race, wealth, the new concept of the new concept of race established superiority on the basis of who controlled wealth, power, and resources at that particular time in history. Wealth, power, and privileges became the prerogative. Prerogatives of non-blacks through the intellectual sleight of hand. Race became synonymous with the term species in the mid-1800s. At that time, Charles Darwin developed the concept of biological race. His origin of the species, and it quickly became popular, often called the survival of the fittest. Darwin's theories as the number of quasi-scientific as well as the number of quasi-scientific concepts were used by educators, politicians, and religious leaders to justify black slavery and establish a qualitative ranking of inherited genes.
So, Charles Darwin, y'all know who he is. He literally said Africans had a smaller head. We were a less species. And this is why Malcolm fought so hard. Like, who taught you to hate yourself? You understand? Like, scientifically, first of all, they said we didn't even have souls. It was low. I mean, blacks are like Africans. They wanted us to literally have no confidence in self at all. Like, zero. And that's why today, when you see somebody out here fighting and loving on themselves and loving their people, y'all get behind them. You understand? Everybody need to be on that boat, honestly. But stand behind those of us out here fighting for the love of our people, because we need more of it. You understand? There's already a hatred out there spewing against us, period. We can't be a part of that also. Ay, Dios míos. All right, right here.
Naturally, those controlling the wealth and power put their the cultural values and biological characteristics at the top of the racial order, and blacks at the bottom, beneath Caucasians and the Mongols, Asians. All the major European religious denominations at the time used Bible to teach racial ranking with implicit black,
Implicit
black, and
inferiority.
inferiority.
Listen. Now this is hurtful, but it's true. You know, and like I say, once a bell is wrong, you can't unring that bell. But listen to this. Those controlling the wealth and power put their cultural values and biological characteristics at the top. So of course, Darwin created it where he put the white race or Europeans at the top. And all those scientific findings, he was like, okay, this is, the white race and this is the African race. They're lower. They're less. All the doctrines, showcase that black African was less. And all major European religious denominations at that time used the Bible as well to teach racial ranking with implicit black inferiority. So they used the Bible literally to condemn the black and the African. Literally, all denominations. It's like, man, and heart goes out to all the Jews and all that as well. But that was not on American soil. We're the only people that has been slaughtered on this land and still continue to get slaughtered with zero reparation. I have no idea. That's why we have to love on us, people.
Because they literally dragged us, took us on a ship to America from Africa. And now, we forgot who we are.
I mean, they beat it about us. They
made us believe in the Lord.
I mean, we don't even touch, they used a lot. They used a lot to literally indoctrinate us. And like Baby Girl said, they made us forget who we are. And that's why know thyself, knowledge of self is so important. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Baby Girl, you did an amazing job reading that book. Like, it's like on point. Like, you did a great job. Where did you learn to read like that? Like, very well.
From you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with
I
that.
learned how to read and write from you. Who else learned me? Who else?
I don't know.
Go.
I don't know. Our Story 365.
Oh, wait.
Peace. What?